Today I'd like to show you my 1937 Oliver Hart Parr 70 row crop tractor. 1937 was a transition year for the Oliver Hart Parr. That was the year they took the Hart Parr name off. It was an interesting year though, because we don't really know what color it was supposed to be. Some were painted red, some were painted green. I've heard all kinds of stories. Some of them even said they had competition with the farmers, letting them voice their opinions on what color the tractor should be. Well, the tractor came out with tip-toe steel wheels. It also came with a rubber if you wanted it. This one came out to the farmer with all steel. I put bands on it so I could drive it down the blacktop without chewing up the road. It had 28.5 horsepower on the drawbar. The farmer that had it before me pulled a two-bottom plow with it, and they used it mostly on the thrash machine. I have a picture of them when they're plowing in the winter, plowing snowdrifts with it. It's an interesting tractor. It has some interesting features. If you look at the hood, the radiator cap is a double plow, and they tell me, from what I've heard, that it's very rare to find them on a tractor. When I found this tractor, actually I didn't find it, it found me. But it had all those on it. Everything was together. There wasn't anything missing on this tractor. I even had the wrench to loosen up the nuts on the wheel. Well, I kind of discussed, well, first of all, I should go back and tell you that the fella that had this tractor, he bought corn cobs from me. We'd shell out the corn, and then he'd get the cobs and grind them up for bedding at his farm. And one day he was telling me about this tractor he had in the shed. It had steel wheels even yet, he said. I thought nothing of it. That was 25 years or better ago. Then all of a sudden, a few years ago, he passed away, and his sister came and talked to me, and she asked me if I was interested in buying that old tractor that was in the shed. And I thought about it, but then I remembered my wife said, we got enough tractors around here, we can't have any more tractors. Well, for Father's Day, you get me a muffler. This tractor didn't come with a muffler. It just had a straight pipe on it. That's what they had in those days.
You know, when you get to be about 70 years old, you try to think of things that you can accomplish. It's a finite life, and you want to not leave too many things unfinished, but this is like 2 years in the doing, or the thinking, and looks pretty darn good. Pretty happy we got it accomplished.
I got some advice for all you young collectors out there. You're not going to live forever, so if you drag home every tractor you see, you better abide by your time, because you might not have time to fix them all up. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm going to get all my projects done at my age. I'll keep plugging away at it. Yep.